Hey, bro, before we get into the video, I do one-on-one coaching and I also have an accountability group of young men on self-improvement. We have weekly group calls. We have a group chat. You can meet boys from all around the world. Go check out the description. Alright, bro, I'm going to teach you everything about self-respect. I'm going to teach you how to build it inside of yourself. This is going to be a very toxically masculine video, bro, and I love it because I am no psychologist by no means. I'm not a doctor. I haven't read this in a book. I have been that young guy that's had zero self-respect, confidence in himself. I've been that guy that can't look at himself in the mirror. I've been that guy walking around with my tail tucked between my legs, always conforming to what other people wanted me to do, never saying my piece, always holding my tongue, always betraying my word, hating myself, seeking validation from my friends. I used to be that guy. Oh, bro, I'm so ugly. I'd even speak to girls and say, oh, I'm so ugly, hoping that they'd compliment me. Say, oh, no, you're good looking. No, you're good. You can have all the girls. I used to be that guy, bro. I know what it feels like. There were some things about me I used to cry myself to sleep about that I couldn't change. I used to be so insecure about the fact that I'm Indian. And that I'm only 5'8", bro. I'm a short guy. Not that short, probably taller than you. Maybe I'm not, but look, I used to hate the fact that I'm brown skin. Cry myself to sleep. I used to hate the fact that I'm not 7'7". I used to hate the fact, bro, that I grew up in the ghetto, so poor. Now, all those things are my biggest advantage. I love the fact that I'm 5'8", I'm brown, Indian. I love the fact. My biggest accomplishment is I grew up in the ghetto. I've got some other accomplishments, bro. That's my pride and my joy. I'm so happy that happened to me. And it's crazy how this world works. You see, I want to tell you that self-confidence as a whole, this is huge, comes from within. And if you don't have that, right, then you're fucked. And I really mean that. Anything in this world that you want to go after, to have, you need a level of confidence and self-respect in yourself to go after it. You see, in this world, bro, you will either be a guy that's controlled by his urges, by other people, or you'll be the man in control. And I really do mean that. And when you can build up a level of self-respect in yourself the way that I have and I'm going to teach you, this world will start to warp around you. People will notice something different about you. You'll be just driving from a different force, because what we're lacking in this generation, in this time, is self-esteem, is self-confidence, is self-respect. And this is going to be a full video, bro, on how to build it, because I'm telling you, I am that guy that had nothing going for him, no feelings of happiness, no feelings of joy, not liking myself, to now being the young man that cannot stop being the man that I am. And that's because I respect myself. So we're going to break this open, bro. What is self-respect? I'm going to name it SR. Now, to me, and this can go against quite a few people, I want you to kind of think, what is self-respect to you, bro? Because to me, it's really two things. It's confidence. And it's confidence in not only how you feel about yourself, but your abilities. It's confidence as a whole. But then it's also pride. And somewhat honor. We'll put that honor. That is self-respect to me. Now, a lot of people can have different views and opinions of it, but to me, it's confidence, pride, and honor. Now, a big thing is, so many of us think that confidence, right, or self-respect, I'm cool, I'm confident, I'm the man, comes from external things. I've been that way. You know, that we save up and finance a car, or we buy the newest t-shirt that's cool. We do all these things on the external, right? We do all these things to try and put a facade on to the world, to girls, to other people, to our friends, that we're confident. But the truth is, bro, and I say this to you, if you're the guy trying to wear a fake gold watch, if you're a guy thinking that your outfit's going to make you confident, you're lying. And you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, because none of that means anything. You can be a broke motherfucker, but happy with himself, who's disciplined, keeps his word, is about it. Trying to get to where he's trying to get and be more confident than the guy that's got all these flashy things. And I mean that. And that's a big thing to try and understand, but it's the truth. You don't have to have these things of money, wealth, success, status, all these things to feel happy with who you are, to respect yourself. It actually works completely different. See, we're going to open this up. Look, most of us, we seek all the external things, right? We seek the money, we seek the women, we seek the car, we seek the style, we seek just the life, right? Of what a confident person should be. But the truth is, none of those mean anything if what's in here hasn't been worked on, the internal. So I really want you to understand the most important thing is this thing here, the internal. All of this, rubbish. The lifestyle setup is rubbish. The style, the money, the women, all of that means nothing. Those will amplify you. They can amplify your confidence. They can amplify your self-esteem, your self-respect, but they will never, ever, ever give you the foundation of I am happy with who I am. They will just amplify you. Now, we're going to break this open now, bro, because in this world, self-respect is really built on just a few things because it comes from the internal. Because you can have 1,000,001 things on the external that you think, oh yeah, this is how I build self-respect. It's wrong. It comes from within. Now, what most of us have done, and we don't realize this, is that for years and years and years, I don't know how old you are, bro, but I'm 26. And I can tell you that for almost 25 years of my life, 24 years, I betrayed myself. Because I would say one thing, do another. I would do all these other things, right, that would ruin me, but give me a short-term hit of happiness. And none of us realize that the most important thing to really building self-respect, and this is huge, and we're going to really kind of go through a few things, but it's our word. And I'm really big on words, because what you say has so much power into the ether of the world and into the internal of yourself. Yet we use and choose our words so flimsy and so with no thought behind it that we'll say something and we won't follow through on it, or we'll say it and we don't mean it, right? How many times have you said, I'm gonna quit fapping, I'm gonna quit being a bitch, I'm gonna quit all these things and all these bad vices, and I'm gonna stop playing games and doing drugs, and you're doing the same thing. And you've created this cycle of, oh no, I'm stopping this thing, and then you do it. Well, the thing is, you spoke that into existence and you betrayed yourself. You know, bro, in this world, there are a few things that we have control of. What we say, what we think, what we do. That's it, right? Like, you can't control if your heart stops beating. You can't control if you get cancer, but you can control your words, how you think, and what you do. That's really it. Yet we choose to go against our word and our honor for ourselves, because your word is your honor and bond to yourself, to choose a video game or some porn or some junk food or some drugs or some 2 out of 10 girl. So this is a huge thing, but we're going to break this open. But the core foundation of building self-respect is saying that you're going to do something and you do it. It's looking and identifying what it is that you're kind of scared of as well. And saying to yourself through your word, I'm going to run through that. You're scared of approaching a girl? Do it. As soon as you say, I'm approaching a girl today, you better do it. Because that's how disrespect builds for yourself. That you don't like who you are because you say you're going to do something and you go against it. So your word is everything. And once you say something, you must follow through, because that's how self-respect will build. And it'll be self-respect in a way that makes you so unstoppable, because when you trust yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you respect yourself, you become unstoppable, because you've got yourself, and yourself alone is what you need in this world to win. And I really mean that. So we're going to break that open. But to me also, what builds self-respect is actually realizing that what you are is an accumulation of what you've done. So think about this, right? For most of our lives, we have only done things congruent of who we thought that we are, right? So you've told yourself that to some degree, you're a guy that jerks off every day, or you smoke weed, or that you're a guy that's not on time, or you're a guy that's not about it. And what you've done is you've backed it up through your actions. You've started identifying as that guy. Oh yeah, I'm lazy, I'm ugly, I'm a bitch. You've identified as that guy. You're the guy that's identified that he's got anxiety, depression, shit wrong with him. Well, to me, when you start to view yourself in a higher light, and I really mean this, and this is a big thing. When you stop identifying as this little weak sissy, and you start identifying as yourself as the best, baddest motherfucker to run around this world, you will feel so much better. So how I want you to start viewing how to respect yourself is truly how you identify with who you are. Now, this is backed by action, and this is backed up by following through on your word. But let me tell you something, bro. When you can start to view yourself as a big, bad go-getter who's ruthless, unapologetic, who's the most hardest working person that there is, and then you back it up through your action and you follow through on what you say, what you do, that self-respect will build. Because I want you to understand this. Self-respect is nothing more, as I said, than following through on your word, but then also understanding that you are the person that you can be. Because I like to view it this way, that there is a different version of you, whether it's in your mind, whether it's on a different planet, in the multiverse, whatever, that is that guy that you have dreamed of, has the life that you so desperately want. And if that person can have it, if you can see it in your mind, or if you know that there's an alternate universe out there of a guy that looks exactly like you, living the life that you want to live, well then you need to start identifying as a guy. Whether it's you're rich, you're successful, you're handsome, you're strong, capable, whatever it is, you're hardworking, that you're the man. When you identify as that, rather than the guy that looks in the mirror and says, oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm stupid. How are you ever going to believe or respect yourself or feel good about yourself when all you feed yourself is negativity, negativity, negativity? You need to start feeding yourself things that power you up. Words, right? They can either destroy you or they can power you up. And you must decide what you're going to feel about yourself. You decide if you're going to feel like a bum, or you decide if you're going to feel like the man. So how you identify is huge. But we're going to break this open out even more. So those are the first 2 points. But when I say this, and I do want to really touch on this, discipline over everything. Now this goes back to your word, and it does attach to it, but it's really important for you to understand this, bro, that in this world, so many of us lack discipline. But the truth is, we are very disciplined people. We're just disciplined in the wrong things in life. Think about it. How many times have you been completely okay to go against your word and play those games, or watch that movie, or scroll on YouTube? So you're not undisciplined. You're just disciplined in the wrong areas of life. You're not an inconsistent person. You're a very consistent person, just in the wrong things in life. But the truth is, right, bro, and I really want you to understand this, the things that control you now are the things that are truly destroying you in the future. Think about it. If you run your life through games or social media or other people's validation, or really anything else that is external to you, then you will destroy yourself in the future. Because anything that can bring you some short-term happiness, a game, some fast food, other people's validation, other people's approval, all of that, will destroy you in the future, because it's building up so much disrespect for yourself. So I really want you to understand this, that in life, you're not a disciplined or inconsistent person. You've just been disciplined in the wrong areas. And anything that you want in life comes from discipline. But self-respect as a whole, when you can set yourself tasks, goals, habits, and achieve them every single day. Like if you set yourself a goal to build the best body ever, to make X amount of money, to do this with your life, to break past this fear, and you say, I am a disciplined individual, I am going to do what I say that I'm going to do, that is self-respect. And if you get enough days, weeks, months, living your life disciplined, you will realize that the feeling of respect that you have for yourself is unparalleled and unparamount to anything in this world. I am the way that I am, with a big ego, with a lot of confidence, with a lot of self-respect, for no other reason than I am disciplined, I keep my word, and I identify with being the best version of myself, that I'm the fucking man. And it's very toxic to put this out there here, bro, but you need to understand this. This is you. This is how you build self-respect. Now, to add on top of this, I want you to get this, is that fear as a whole is what you need to run towards. Because this is also how so many of us will build that self-respect. Now, what we've done in this generation and in this time is that we've been allowed by our phones, by school, by our parents, by our teachers to run away from our fears. Hey, you've got anxiety. Sit at home. You've got depression. Sit at home. You're bored. You're scared. Sit at home. Everyone tells you in this world that if you've got an issue, don't run straight towards it. Well, let me tell you something. If you've got any problem in the world, bro, if you've got any limiting beliefs, if you've got anything that you can't get past, right? And you think, oh, this is a hurdle. This is something I can't ever get past. I'm too scared to approach girls. I'm too scared to do this. Then you need to run straight towards it. Because in this world, bro, the only thing stopping you is yourself and the limitations that you place upon yourself. If the sky's the limit, then that's the limit. If the fucking, I don't even know, bro, the galaxy's the limit, then the galaxy's the limit. The only limit that you have in this world is what you place on yourself. And when you start to run towards things and you accomplish it, I'm too scared to approach that girl, and you go do it. You start your online business. You run past this thing that you've been scared to do, right? Whatever it is, the respect that you'll get for yourself. Even if the outcome ain't the best, if that girl rejects you, if you make a fool of yourself, you'll be proud of yourself that you gave it a go. And that is how, bro, I'm telling you, that respect inside yourself. I'm a man that conquers his fears. I'm a man who's disciplined. I'm a man of his word. I'm a man that identifies with being a better version. That is self-respect. That is viewing yourself in a way of like, whoa, I'm untouchable. I'm immortal. It sounds extreme, but no other way, bro, in this world will give you self-respect. There are so many things in this video that I could lay out, but I do believe it's this. We'll focus on this last point then, right? And we'll make it here. Is that, right, when you get your body on point, when you get your frame on point, when you get your principles on point, right? All of these things, right? So your body, obviously, get the best body. You're going to feel quite confident with yourself because it's not easy. If you think having a body like this, bro, is easy, go try and get one. And if you got one, I respect you a lot. Get your body on point. You can also add to that learning how to fight. You want to boost your confidence and your self-respect, go get in the ring, bro. Go get punched in the face. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Your body, learning to fight, having your frame on point, and having strong principles. Principles, bro, is what you will and won't accept for yourself, okay? So if you want to do something, do it. And if you don't want to do something, don't do it. If people pressure you to do something that you don't want to do, don't do it. Straight out. You'll respect yourself. Your frame as a whole, bro, is how you conduct yourself. Similar to your principles, but with your frame, it's how you walk. It's how you talk. It's that aura that you put out to the world. It's also some external things like your car, your house, your external kind of life will build your frame, but your frame as a whole comes from you. And I want you to get this, bro. When you can get your principles there, your frame on point, your body on point, everything added to what I said, how you identify your word, your fear, your discipline, and all those things, you will build that self-respect in yourself, bro, that you've never had. And when you have it, I promise you, this world will open up for you in ways that you'll be able to go after what it is that you want. And I mean that. You want to feel self-respect? Go achieve, go conquer, run past your fears, chase a life of excellence. That is self-respect. Anything else that gives you momentary pleasure, fast food, porn, doing dumb stuff, will destroy you. Not keeping your word, bro, you're on a one-way ticket to Loserville. You're on a one-way ticket to feeling depressed your whole life. Is that the life that you want to live? Self-respect is everything. So go live a life, bro, doing what it is that you're supposed to do, not what you feel like doing. Live a life on your own terms. Level yourself up. Chase excellence, and you'll feel so good about yourself. This world will warp around you. Alright, brother. I do one-on-one coaching. You want to change your life? Speak to me every day? Or you want to join a group of young men on self-improvement, trying to improve their lives? Go to the link in the description. Love you, brother.